Hi, I'm Divina and my register number is UK19CS1032. Now we are going to see a program on link implementation of Q. Since it's a C program, I have initialized these header files and few variables. And since we are handling with this Q, I have given the functions as void enqueue, void dequeue, and void display. So what does this void enqueue means is its insertion of elements or integers or a digit into a queue. So what is this dequeue is? It's a deletion, which means taking out the elements one by one. So let's see what does this void enqueue does is. So we are giving an element to be inserted using the function enqueue, and this enqueue will check first. It will check whether the queue has an empty space to where the element to be inserted, and then it will insert an element. So this is what this does. So first we are giving a condition as if rear is equal to null, which means since it's a queue function, imagine imagine a cylindrical box with 3 to 4 balls in it. So first ball will be settled at the bottom, and then the next ball which we are inserting will come up. So the first ball which is inserted will be in the bottom, which is known as the rear part. So we are checking if the rear part is null or not, which is the first element which is not inserted. Is the first element is not inserted or not? If not, it will be inserting in that place, which means front is equal to rear. Why we are giving that front is equal to rear means we have only one element, which is the last and the first element which we have inserted. So we are giving it as front is equal to rear. If this function is not satisfied, which is the rear is not equal to null, which means the last element which is in a stack is not equal to null. Just imagine a cylindrical box of 3 balls. Okay, no, we have to insert 3 balls in it. Now we have inserted 1 ball, which means the rear part is full, but we have space to insert 2 more balls. If so, using this function, using this else part, the next will be inserted. I mean the second ball will be inserted. Then we can insert the next one. So let's keep this example throughout this function, throughout this program. Now we have inserted 3 balls. The bottom ball is called rear ball, and the front ball, which is the first end last ball which we have inserted, is known as the front one. So this dequeue, what does this dequeue says is if rear is equal to null and front is equal to null. If both are null means there is nothing inside the stack, which means in that box, in a cylindrical box, if the last bottom ball is also not there and the front ball is not there means, which means the queue is empty, and it will give you the output as queue is empty, deletion is not possible. Then else if not, there is some elements in the front part, which means this has an what is this main operation? What does this is first in first out. Which are the elements which we inserted first, it will be coming out. This is what does it, what this does. What actually this does is this is the thing. So in this if else, we are checking whether we have something in the front region. So if we have that, it will be taking that outside. So it will check using this next, whether it has something next to that. By checking with this function next, it will be checking and it will be dequeuing, which means it will be taking it outside. Then this display function, what does this does is, we have given a condition that front is equal to null and rear is equal to null, which means both the front and the rear part is null, so the queue is empty. Else if it is not null, if the rear part and the front part is not null, it will be giving you, using this while loop, it will be showing you each and every elements which are present in the Q. So here comes the main function. So this part, this is the main part. This is a menu which will ask the user whether you have to enqueue or dequeue or to display. So if the user selects I have to enqueue, which means I have to insert few elements inside a stack. So it will take you to the enqueue function. Using this case one, it will take you to the enqueue function. First it will ask the element and it will take you to the enqueue function. If that user chooses to which means dequeuing, which means deleting, it will take you to the deletion function. And this third one, which means display, it will take you, if the user choose display, it will take you to the display function. And if the user choose forward, it will exit the function. Or if we give some other choices, it will give invalid choice, and we have given choice is not equal to 4. If the choice is not equal to 4, it will go back to this part. If we give, if the user gives enqueue function, here if the user chooses 1, it will ask you, it will ask the enter the value and it will be stored to the queue. Then it won't exit the function. Again it will ask you this menu part, and if until the user chooses this 4, this program will not be end. So this is what this do while function does. So let's run the program. See, it is asking me, I am giving 1, 2, again. So now I'm using dequeue. The first inserted element is dequeued. So that's what I said, first in first out. So then let's use display function. So the only element present inside is 4. So the other program is here. So let's exit. That's all the program is. Thank you for listening.